Hey tubers, it's Monday, well almost still morning for about another 20 some odd minutes. And I just got back from Harbor Freight. Got 2 more boxes of gloves. Got another box of chip brushes. Because I'll always go through those, so. And you can't beat the price on those. So they're gonna mix up some resin and get the bottom done. And while that's drying, we're going to start sanding the base. Then we'll flip it over and we're going to give it some glass. I want to get this thing in primer this week, and hopefully by Wednesday I want this in primer. At least that's the goal. We'll see. All right, guys, more in a minute. All right, got the mat on the bottom of the top. It doesn't make sense, but anyway, the mat's on. So we'll let this set up for a little bit. I don't want to get too much dust in it before we start sanding down this. And the other side we got to do. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back. Might test fit this afternoon. Yeah, I think there's a possibility we will test fit this afternoon. Alright guys, later. Hey guys, hopefully the fan won't bug you. I gotta point it straight at us. Got a few areas like you can see, but I want to get primer on it to sit there and have these stand out a little bit more. See, because there's one there, looks like 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, something there. Oh yeah, gotta sand more here. Okay. And then on this side, and this is the bottom. So we'll start at the back. And I got a little right here, in here, in here. Something going on there. Probably more sanding will take those out, so we'll sand some more. Maybe some sanding will take that out. Sanding will definitely take that out. Something there. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to give my arm a chance to catch up. And that was an hour and a half solid sanding. And so I'm going to mix up some mud and we're going to start coating the bottom. We got to get that done. And at least get that in the first part of coat. I'll have to get the sander out and sit there and clean this up. Alright, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. I warn you, this could be quite noisy. I'm not used to doing this one-handed. So you get the gist of it later, guys. Okay, guys. We got pretty much this. The rest of this can be taken off with when we rough sand it, and we still have another coat or 2 of Bondo to put on here. And plus, you can see where the rosin is dripped down, so we'll have some cleaning to do. And look at this right there. Yeah, we got some more Bondo to work on in here. So this is sanded. This is sanded. It's in 150 scratch, but right here and right here, tried building it up a little bit, but I need to build this up a little more, see? So I'm gonna have to build this up right in here, and then we'll level it out. But yeah, it's coming along. As far as this is concerned on the on that is I'm just going to build it and keep building it and keep building it and lightly sand it and then be done with it once I get it level. Yeah, this is a high area. Low, high. See, it's all the same and then drops down low. So we'll just sit there and we'll give it a good coat and build it and take care of that spot. But right now is we got to get the Dremel working, because we're going to bolt it to, we're going to put it in and test fit it. So when I get it in the car and bolted together, I will bring you guys back later. There you go. Yeah, it's going to work out great. Now I got this, and this is supposed to go and slide in right in there, but guess who made it too big? So, yeah. So I guess we're going to have to, that's why I never went all the way down. We can sit there and put it on the belt sander and take a couple inches off it and put it in, but that's what I wanted to see. So, and then what if we take, and I'll put the boot right up here. And then the tray I cut in just an opening just for, yeah, that might work. But this will be the boot for show, but then the one on the bottom will be the boot to seal it up. I want something to seal it, so yeah, the boot down here will seal it. So, well, I think I'll leave it in here for a little bit and crank up the belt sander, but I've been in here for, oh God, over 2 hours. And I'm sweating, I'm tired. But yeah, see, this just perfect. Don't forget it's going to be up a little higher with the top on it, but yeah. So, and that we got to start thinking about too before we get too far. And then the other thing I wanted, I don't want to put them in here, but from my other 68, I know if you don't find a spot for these, they'll be all over the place, and more so back in let's see, when did I have that car? I had that car in '74. Yeah, yeah. Got back from Thailand, got my van, drove to MacDill, had the van there for a while and was tired of it, and so yeah. So 74. So, but everybody wasn't wearing seatbelts back then. But I'm gonna think of a catch to put in there. I wonder if any, an old Marlboro box, cigarette box. Sit there and put that up there and form it in, and then plastic, glue it, and then mat it and fiberglass it in, and just. I don't know. In here. I don't know. I'm going to think about it, but let's see one thing. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Okay. Two and a half. Actually, you only need the width. Yeah, 2.5 would be good. How thick? Two and a half by an inch. Do an inch thick. How far an inch come out? An inch won't be nothing. Here, inch will fill in this little void right here. And all these seats are back, so if we pull them forward, it might hit when it comes to this portion on that seat, so we'll have to check that out. All right. Well, there it is, guys. Roughly. A few more things and she'll be in. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Been experimenting with the panel mounts. And this drew up real nice. So we might use 1/2-inch plywood. So if I remember correctly, we'll have to sit there and figure it out because I want to recess the panels just a little bit, you know. So well, first let me sit there and figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I'm figuring out how to build the mounts, and so when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys, you want to see my process of elimination for the shelves? Alright, this is 1/2 inch and a half by 1.5 inch square. Then we split it. And then we put one of these in here. I should have used plywood all along because and I should have used probably this size to put the two together, but I figured 1/4 inch would be good. But so this is 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. The next one we did was 1.75 inch by 1.75 inch. And to me that looks to be a better mount. So bear with me guys. God, I never showed you this portion, did I? I don't know. So here's the 1.5 inch one, and it's going to go roughly right about here, and that's 1/8 inch plastic, so it'll be probably maybe down about 1/4 inch at the top, and that's what I want. So there's that. And then here's the 1.75 inch, which I think is going to be better all the way around. I think that's the way we're going to go. So when this comes out, I'll have all these made. There'll be 4 for here and 4 for here, and I'll have all these made, and so then we can start gluing them in. This ain't coming out until I sand the base of this, and I don't feel like getting all full of sanding dust right now. Rather play with this. Ooh, that door sounds good when it slams. Gotta love that lizard skin. So, 1/2 inch no. I wonder if I could peel that, pry that out of there. Give it a shot. All I need are 8, and I got more than enough, and here's one, actually 7. So let's see, this will be 2, 4, 6, 8, got enough here. So what we do first is drill the holes, and then that. So we'll continue making these tonight. Well, that was an easy problem solved. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey tubers, good morning. It's Tuesday, well actually afternoon, it's Tuesday afternoon. Richard stopped by. Figured the 3rd Tuesday in every month, either he comes up here or I go down and visit him, and we sit and talk. So, yeah. So, got that out. Gonna get ready to fire that up and sand it. We got this all together, so I'm gonna make all these uniform. So, looks like we're doing sanding. I was just on Jimmy C while eating lunch. He's got his show going live. So that's where we're at. We're going to sand a little and fit and play and pull that back out. And we'll see what else we can get into later, guys. After several minutes on that, I mean several, took the Dremel and took an 1/8 inch off the bottom of it. Yeah. And you can see it. Now if I had the right screws installed on the ashtray, that thing might fit. Huh? Yep. Let's see, what do we... We want it to stop right here. So it's got to go back About a ½ inch more, yeah. So I'm going to pull it out, take the screws out from the ashtray, and then put it back in and see what happens. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, I took the screws out. These are definitely the wrong screws to go in there. But again, when I got this car, most of it was taken apart anyway, so I'll have to go Classic Industries and see if we can find screws for that, or what screws were they. But yeah, it's in. Now if I'm going to finish this and everything else, that means a coat of Bondo on it. And we might not be able to sit there and slide it back in, so we might sit there and maybe sand another 1/16 of an inch off on it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's the look I was going for, so yeah. So guess what? It all comes out now. And we start finish work. Well, actually first we do the mounts for the panels, make the panels, get those ready, then we start finish work. In case we got to cut or sand anything, no finish work until everything's all made. So that's it. More in a minute later. Alright, this is what I've been doing. Remember that piece I cut out on the top where the tub goes in? Well, I squared it up and we've been making pieces out of it. And so, trying to get the last of the glass work done. So I made this. So if we take this is going to be fun one-handed, and put it there like this. And there'll be sides on it. I mean, we'll put sides on it, both sides. And if we put it right there like this, and the seat can still come up before it hits it and everything. But if we put it right there like that. So hold on, guys. Shaky cam, gonna set the camera down, and then we'll pick it back up again. Look at some carpeting. Tell me what you think. And so then pop this in. So then we can slide the seatbelt in, as you can see, and do it. But I don't know if I'm going to like the looks of that. Now I'm trying to do this just to give you guys all the angles. Yeah. Or sit you down again. Or we can just do that. Stir the seat belts. I don't know. Maybe I'll load this up tonight and let you guys just kick it around. Okay. Yeah, I want to break from it anyway. I got to take it all apart anyway, and we got to sand and a few other things, so there's some time. But put the seatbelt holder, make them, put them part of the console. Yeah. I'm not liking it, so. Alright, hang on before I turn the batteries out on this light. Yeah. I think we'll, you guys want to decide? I need this to play with to see about putting in some nut certs too, so I don't want to destroy all that. So, all right, well that's all we got. It's coming out, and when I get more, I'll bring you guys back, but there's a lot of sanding and fiberglassing to do yet. When I have something new, I'll bring you guys back later.